Hello and welcome back. It's Russ here again from EIS Electrical. So today we are in a shopping centre. This is a shopping centre closer to where we are based in Luton, and one of our clients have just got a brand new empty unit to start some sort of a food business. So we are here today, me and my colleague Marius, we are here today to carry out the electrical part of the installation. Main task today is to actually install six three-phase armoured circuits from their distribution boards downstairs all the way up to the shop floor area. As you can see, this is just an empty sort of unit at the moment, but there will be lots of furniture built, a seating area, the counter and everything, and behind the counter there'll be lots of three-phase equipment, baking machines and other food preparation machines. So we need to bring in 5 three-phase circuits and a couple of single-phase circuits all the way from the downstairs cellar or the basement area where their three-phase boards are located, up along the stairwell into the ceiling above here, above this false ceiling where they got like a massive void, and then across the ceiling through the cable tray work back down into the interlocking three-phase commando socket outlets. So at the moment we've just got the scaffolding and everything set up. My colleague's just preparing the connections for the SDS drill. We need to open the access the ceiling void and then start drilling in, and then yeah, so stay tuned for more content. Right, so that's the lower ground floor level in the shopping mall and for the store, and that's where the main three-phase distribution boards are located. We got to install a cable tray run where we got the ladder set up all the way up above to the ceiling height, above the ceiling height into the ceiling void, drill through that block wall, and then we would come up through here. Then we'll use the existing parts of the cable tray work to get across to the other side and then come down to where each and every single boards are located. Not the boards, the three-phase equipment located. So let's just go and take a quick look at the distribution setup. So they've got some Merlin three-phase distribution boards, lighting contactor system, and there are lots of spare ways in this. Although they got breakers in them, a lot of them are spare, so we're going to remove them. We've got brand new Schneider compatible breakers to go into that board, and then come up from there, up along there with some tray work on the side, and then straight up into the ceiling area. This is our cable drum, 5-core 6mm three-phase cable. Got to install that, all the tray work and everything's prepared. This is sort of the lower ground floor level storage area. So yeah, it's going to be a busy day ahead. So yeah, let's get on with it. Right, so I'm above the ceiling void area. I've just finished drilling this hole in here. It's a 4-inch hole. That cable's not going through this. So this is where we're going to bring in all our cables up into the ceiling void from the other side of the wall and through the ceiling. It's quite a large ceiling, as you can see. There's a big void in here with lots of service pipe work and cable tray. So we're going to use some of the existing tray work and then get across to the other side of the premises and then come down to where the equipments are located. So yeah, let's get to the next section. The plan now is to utilize some of the existing trunking work, which seems to have some room in there. So we're going to extend that 100 by 100 galvanized trunking halfway up. Then we'll put some 41 by 41 uni struts. We'll have a tray going over that up to there, cut the tray, take an angle along that side, and then it will go up. The cables will then join in from this tray to the tray, the vertical tray run up into the ceiling void. So we got this 450mm wide cable tray work that we are going to install up along that wall to take all our three-phase circuits to the area about the ceiling void. So hopefully one length will take us quite further up. Then we got these uni struts in here, 21 by 41 uni struts that we need to cut into certain sections to stand off the tray off the wall. We got a huge range of installation accessories for all the tray and trunking work. We've got M10 long bolts, M10 short ones. We've got square washers M10, square washers M8, M8 bolts. We've got channel nuts. We've got spring nuts, no spring nuts, long spring nuts, short spring nuts. More square washers, end caps for the uni struts, M12 channel nuts, and our one and only Kennedy socket wrench set, the best kit we ever got. Got lots of lock rings and bushers, all the breakers, the new Schneider breakers for the Merlin board, interlocking 5-pin 3-phase 32 amp commander sockets, steel wire, stainless steel tie wraps, fire rated cleats, termination glands, A-cell. Thank you Electric Centre for the quick and rapid delivery. Lots of fixings and all the accessories. So let's get to installing these now. Okay, so I'm in the process of installing the 21 by 41 uni struts to sort of give support for the cable tray run, the vertical cable tray run we're going to be installing in here. I've got 2 of them fitted in here. I've got a couple more to go below it, and then the tray which you see underneath me, it will be mounted to those uni struts to take all our cables up into the ceiling void area. You'll have channel nuts, probably M8 channel nuts, and then the bolts, and then it will mount onto the uni struts. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so a little update. We've got 5 of the circuits already installed up onto the tray from inside of the shop area. We are ready to run the last cable. Yeah, all the termination works completed up onto the cable trunking, and my colleague's setting up the gland for the last cable now. Then all we've got to do is to follow the same cable line back into the shop, get that done, and hopefully that will be the end of the cables up here. We've got to then fit the Schneider MCBs, which are the compatible breakers for this Merlin board at the moment, because you can't get these old Merlin breakers, they're obsolete, they're not manufactured anymore. So yeah, we've got to fit them. We're trying to balance the load of these 3-phase equipment, so we're going to put them across 3 of these boards, so rather than putting them all into one single board, and that way we'll have a better balance in the power loads in there. And then all we got left to do then is to carry out the termination work on the other side for the command door interlocking 5-pin sockets. So there might be a slight delay on that because the customer still needs to mark out their floor plan and the arrangements of the units behind the counter area. So we may end up just having those cables sort of wrapped up and ready up above the ceiling. Once you get everything all nice and ready and arranged, we might come back again at that point and then install the interlocking sockets exactly where they need, because otherwise we can see that it might end up being a double job, having to move things around later. So yeah, that bit might be on hold for a time being, but other than that, we want to try and get everything finished in here, and then that's it, we're done. So it's a 2 days work. We've done all of this tray work up here, 450 tray, unistruts, long run up there, bringing them down through the trunking. Yeah, so it's nearly at the end for the day, and we'll see you in the next video.